Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Latin America South results for the split 1. Yes, Latin America South and North are still in their split 1 phase, I guess we'll say. So keep that in mind. Obviously the other regions have just started. Latin America, they're a bit behind. But either way, here are the teams from the Latin America South split. We have 9Z Team, Furious Gaming, Infinity, or Knight, which were invited. And the two teams from the closed qualifier are Optics and Ebro. Here are the players as well. You might know them, you might not know them, it doesn't really matter, but there you are. Regular season, we'll first start off with that, and it was 9Z Team, basically undefeated in the standings, then followed by All Knights, then Infinity and Optics, and then 5th place Ebro, and in 6th place Furious Gaming. So I guess we'll just have a quick look at the group stage before we talk about the playoffs. Week 1, 2-0 for Infinity and 9Z Team against Ebro Gaming. Against Ebro Gaming. Ebro and Optics, and then All Knights winning against Fury Gaming 2-1. Week 2, 2-0 victory for Optics against Furious Gaming. All Knights winning against Infinity 2-1, and then 9Z Team winning against Ebro 2-0. All Knights winning against Optics 2-1, and then on March 9th, I talk about Ebro winning against Furious Gaming. This was Ebro's only win against Furious Gaming. Infinity, then also winning, 9Z Team winning against Infinity. All Knights winning against Ebro on the 3rd week, and 9Z Team winning against Furious Gaming. Now March 15th, so I was 14th, now March 15th. Infinity winning against Optics 2-1. 9Z Team winning against All Knights 2-1. And March 16th, Furious Gaming winning against Infinity 2-1. This was Furious Gaming's only win. And then Optics versus Ebro 2-1 victory for Optics. So that is the group stage. Let's now have a look at the playoffs. So here are the playoffs. Lower round 1 we'll first start off with, and that involves Infinity versus Optics. And it was a 2-0 victory for Infinity against Optics. Obviously, I just want to preface on saying this. I have not watched any matches in Latin America South, so if I do mispronounce someone's name here, I deeply apologize. But as we see, I'm going to say that's probably pronounced Ligsa, maybe? Ligasa? I don't know. But he did really, really well. Plus 21 KD, a plus 21 KD ratio. And then Vi is also doing well, plus 14 KD ratio. Split went to 13-9 on Infinity's way. Tia was doing pretty well there. For the side of Optics, it just wasn't enough. And then Icebox 13-5 for Infinity Matters and Ligasa. I still don't know how you say the name, but both of them did well. Ligasa, especially with a plus 10 KD ratio. So next up on the schedule is 9Z Team versus All Knights. It was a 2-0 victory for 9Z Team against All Knights. The stats actually looks like it was pretty competitive. Team Chov actually did pretty well on the side of All Knights compared to his other teammates. 9Z Team, however, they are just too strong. David and Tully, both of them doing a phenomenal job. David, however, again, a plus 15 KD ratio, so that was a good job by him. Then went to 13-6 for the side of 9Z Team. Tinchov doing a great job for the side of All Knights, but he tried his best, just wasn't enough. David and Tully, both of them doing great. And then 13-4 on Icebox, once again for the side of 9Z Team. Mizer and Dejara, maybe that's how you say his name, but both of them did very, very well. I also forgot to look at the performance as well in the last match. I can't be bothered to go back there, but whatever. 2 1v4 is actually won by David, and then Ace as well by David as well. The Ace and the one of the 1v4s came from Icebox, and the other one, Ascent, and then the other one came from Icebox from David once again. So David definitely popped off there, in my opinion. March 25th. Was Infinity winning against All Knights, a 3-1 victory. It's actually a pretty close game, surprisingly. Well, not really surprisingly, but it was a pretty close game. All Knights also played 6 of their players. I'm gonna guess Finny and JVHZ were the two who were like the 2 players who were swapped around most of the time. But Nika Machine, he did pretty well. But no one could really beat Matters there again. A plus 20 KDA ratio from side of Infinity. Lotus, that went to overtime twice. and it was actually Leonjit. I think that's how you say his name, but he has a plus 10 KD ratio. Nika Machine was also good as well. Both of them got the same rating. Fracture 13-5 for the side of Infinity, 13-4 on the side of Haven for Infinity, and 13-5 on Ascent for the side of Infinity. Have a look at the performance as well. A lot of stuff happened. The 2 4Ks from Suther and Lagasa, and Matters as well. So again, the 4K and a 1v3 as well from the side of Lagasa and Infinity. So Infinity obviously doing a phenomenal job, and then actually today was the grand final. That was a very crushing defeat. A pretty easy 3-0 victory for 9Z team. Ribikoik plus 16 KD ratio, but it's not enough to David, who's still doing a phenomenal job for his team at plus 23 KD ratio. 13-9 for the side of 9Z team on Haven. 13-9 again on Icebox for the side of 9Z team again. And then Pearl on 13-4 for the side of 9Z team. 9Z team, they just look dominant, we'll say that. They absolutely look dominant. David, he's definitely maybe even a prospect as well, with, for example, Crew or Leviathan wants to take a chance on him. But 9Z team, they look really strong. And David as well getting an ace on Icebox. I'm pretty sure he also got an ace. No, never mind. It was on Ascent, never mind. But he got 2 aces and back-to-back games, which is very impressive. And as well, 4Ks from Dejara, David, and Rubikoik on the side of 9Z team, and Suther from the side of Infinity. And it was also 1v3 clutch won by Rubikoik as well, which was on Pearl. So that's really about it for today's video. The last one for the split one will be Latin America North. That'll be hopefully be coming out tomorrow. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.